Hey, hello kids, how are you doing today? Welcome to another numeracy class. Yes, I'm excited to introduce to you a new topic, and the topic we'll be talking about now is based on open sentences in numeracy. Open sentences in numeracy. Now, this topic has to do with your reasoning, like your logical and imaginative reasoning, and as well as your arithmetic reasoning. Now, open sentences is all about how to be able to find a missing value, a missing number in a particular operation. Now, for example, let me tell you this. I am holding 7 fingers on my 2 palms. I'm holding 7 fingers on my 2 palms. Now, on this palm, I'm holding up 3. On this palm, on this hand, I'm holding on 3. Let me just call it a hand because I'm not showing the palm here, so the hand. On this hand, I'm holding up 3 fingers. Remember, I'm holding up 7 fingers. But on this hand, I'm holding up 3 fingers. Now, how many fingers am I holding up in the other hand? Remember, I'm holding up in total 7 fingers. But on this hand, I'm holding up 3. So to make it 7, how many is on the other hand? That is open sentence for you. So you'll be able to discover now that this 3 plus a particular number gives us 7. So what is that number? Now this is 3 and we are having plus that number 7. So meaning we are to get 7 on both in total on both ends. So that means on this hand, yes, I'm having 4 fingers. I'm holding up 4 fingers on both ends. I'm holding up 4 fingers on this end and 3 on the other end, making up 7 on both ends. So you can see this is 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can also count up 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I know you've been taught in that way, but I will show you some kind of principles that you can actually apply when you see some mathematical sentences and you think of, oh, what do I need to know? What do I need to know? So you can easily tell yourself what you need to do, rather than probably counting forward or counting backwards. So in this case, you just learn to know what operation am I to do. Am I to add? Am I to subtract? So that's what I'll be teaching today. I'm already let the big cat out of the basket for you, but now I'll be leading into the topic. So follow me. Yes, we are now in the lesson. Now, remember, open sentences. So now in doing these open sentences, you have to understand what it really means. Now, open sentences is in this case when we do not know if a mathematical statement is true. When we do not know, remember what I told you in the introduction that, okay, what makes it true? 3 plus what number would give us 7? What number will make that statement true? Now, example we have here is a blank plus 2 is equal to 3. So we do not know what number can add to 2 to make it 3. So when we get the number that can add to 2 that will give us 3, that case we will know that it is true. But every other number that does not get add plus 2 to get 3, that is false. So what we are heading towards is the truth. Now, until we know the missing number that is supposed to be in the blank, we do not know what makes the blank plus 2 equal to 3. We do not know what makes that statement true or false. That is what number that will add to 2 to get 3. Now, let's go into the example to be able to understand better these open sentences. Now, there is one here, an example here, and it says blank, that is blank, something plus 12. It's like a puzzle. Something plus 12 is equal to 23. Something plus 12, that is something is supposed to be in that blank, that underlined space there, plus 12 is equal to 23. Now, if you have a case like this, this is it. In this case, to find the missing number that would make the statement true, that would make something plus 12 equal to 23, you would do what? Please have this in your mind. Remember, it's something plus 12. You can see the arrangement. Something plus 12 is equal to 23. Now in this arrangement, that's the blank or the missing number is at the front in the beginning there. Now in this case, to find the missing number that will make the statement true, you would minus, have it in mind, minus, and you can see in bracket here, which is the opposite of the plus. That is, if you see the statement like this and you see something plus a number that is known is equal to another number that is known, what you do is to do the opposite of that plus, which is minus. Now you would minus, which is the opposite of plus, the number at the left side. You can see the number at the left side. Look at my hand here. The number at here, at the left side here of the equal sign. From the number, you can see the equal sign, that's equal to that sign. So the number at the left, which is 12, you minus that number from the number at the right side of the equal sign. And what's that number there? Which is 23. The number here minus the number at the right side of the equal sign, which is 23. That's 12 minus it from 23. So you can clearly see here that now, therefore, what number will be in that blank is equal to whatever you get when you say 23 minus that 12. If you don't get it, just rewind this video to what I just said that would show you or remind you of what brought us to this place, to minus 12 from 23. It's the opposite of what was happening before. Dash plus 12 is equal to 23. Now we're saying that 12 minus it from 23 in the arrangement. This is what you do. So remember, it must be in this arrangement of what we dealt with here. It must be in this arrangement of dash plus 12, plus a known number, a number you can see, a number you cannot see, plus a number you can see is equal to a number you can see. What you do is the opposite, and that is to minus the number at the left here from the number at the right side of the equal sign here, and you get the number that is supposed to be in the blank. And that is what we've just done. Therefore, the missing number would be what you get when you say 23 minus 12. 23 minus 12, and 23 minus 12, let me just do it roughly here so that you can see, you can be reminded of what we do in minus and plus. So let's see. Remember what we do when we minus two-digit numbers. You can start with your tens. Okay, let me erase this and write it properly. Remember, you write your T, which is the tens, because we are doing two-digit numbers, and the unit, which is for the first digit here. So then the bigger number, because we are doing minus, the bigger number is at the top, so we can write the 2 for the tens, then the 3 for the unit. Then you can put your sign, minus what? That is minus 12. That's 1, then 2 at the unit here. So is that easy? Then underline. So this is simple as saying 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is what? 1. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. And that is how we arrived at 11 that we have just gotten here. You can see that that's how we arrived at 11 that we have just gotten here. So meaning 11, which is the missing number we have just gotten, 11 plus 12 is what will get us 23, and this is true. 11 is what makes this true. 11 is the missing number that is supposed to be in the blank, plus 12 would give you 23. This statement is the truth. And that is how we have just gotten the missing number. Well, at first we had a blank blank plus 12 is equal to 23. And we said you do the opposite. Minus the number at the left side of the equal sign from the number at the right side of the equal sign, then you get the missing number, and which is what we get here. 11 plus 12 is equal to 23. This 11 is the answer and is the number that is supposed to be in the blank. Simple as that. Just follow this principle. This will lead you to even the more advanced principle when you get to upper classes, like when you're in your year 4 or year 5. So let's look at another example, and let's look at what you do in this other case. Now, in this other case here, it's a case whereby the missing number first, a number, there's a number minus a known number is not missing, we can see it, which is in this case 15, is equal to 13. Now, a number which you don't know yet minus 15 is equal to 13. So what is that number? Now, in this case, to find the missing number, you would make this, that would make the statement true. To find the missing number that would make the statement true, like we have just done for the first one, you know, in this case now is minus. The other one was plus. So in this case is minus. So what you would do is you would add. Which is the opposite of minus. You know, in the other case when it was plus, we did minus at the other side. I mean, to get the missing number. Now, because we are having minus, a missing number minus 15 is equal to 13. So in this case, what we do is we add. And what are we adding? The number at the left side of the equal sign, which is 15 in this case, you add it with the number at the right side of the equal sign, which is 15 plus 13. 15 plus 13. Now, the number at the left side of the equal sign, that's, like I said, you'll be adding the number at the left side of the equal sign with the number at the right side, because what we first add here is minus. That's a missing number minus a known number. A number you can see is equal to a number you can see. So what is that number that you cannot see that is missing here that will make this statement true? So to do that, we add. So we are adding, like we have just said, 15 plus 13. So, and that's what we've just done here, 15 plus 13. So let's work it out here like we did in the previous case, so that you can get a revive of how to do your minus or plus of 2 digits. So let's do this quickly. Remember, you do your T, then unit. Then what you do here is in the unit, because in case of addition, you can put either the big one or the small one above. Anyone can be above, but with the way it's written, you can write the first number there, which is 5 is supposed to be in the unit, then 1 at the tens, then U plus, then plus 13, the 3 here, then the 1 here. Oh, let's let this one look more like 1. So we rule our space for the answer. Oh, this space is taking quite some space, so let's make it good. Good. Then so what do we do here? This is 5 plus 3, and that is 18. Then 1 plus 1, that is 2. So 15 plus 13 is 28, and that's how we got this 28. So meaning, before it was this a number, a missing number we don't know, minus 15 is equal to 13. So what's that number that would minus 15 to get 13? And now we have discovered that it is 28. So meaning 28 minus 15 is equal to 13. So just follow the principle that you have been seeing here, so that when you see any case, you know what you do in every case, based on the principle I've just shown you here. So that is the first part of the open sentences in numeracy that I want to treat now. So I'll be leading you into the second and the last part of this open sentences. So keep practicing, keep learning. You can watch the video back over and over. Remember, I keep repeating statements here, so even if you rewind and play the video, it will be even another advantage. So you can have me rewind, forward. That's the benefit of this recorded video. So if you don't understand it, but just go back to it, look at it over again, listen to me again, and follow the example and keep practicing. And if you have questions, I'll also be giving you questions, so endeavor you do them well. So remember, you have the video with you, so keep learning. So till the next part tomorrow, so have a great time. Bye.